Good evening and welcome to another episode of Moonshot Nutrition. My name's Addison. Tonight I want to tell you about repair. Now in part one of healing I told you about the inflammation and how you need to let inflammation resolve, not block it, in order to improve your healing. Gets better blood flow. And we also talked about how you want to try to keep things moving wherever possible. Obviously if it's something that doesn't really move, then that's not an option. But it turns out the repair process follows many of those same principles. Okay, as your body's repairing it still needs to get the waste out, so continue doing the movement and things like that even after, okay, the inflammation has gone down. But there's a few other things you need to do with respect to the repair. When your body's repairing things, whatever it's repairing, your brain from traumatic brain injury, joints from joint injuries, maybe you're trying to, come back from cancer. Whatever it is, it turns out there's always nutrients that help you do that. Okay? Always. I promise you. Every part of the body has nutrients specific to that part of the body that will help rebuild that part of the body. They're all there. Okay? So look into whatever part of the body it is. And by the way, in the comment section below, if you want me to go in depth on a given area, let me know. I'll be happy to help. I don't want to just start going off and listing all of them though, because I'll make like 18 videos. But look into what parts of the body you're trying to heal. Figure out what those nutrients are. Many of them might actually come from changing your diet, by the way. Figure out how to resolve the inflammation so you can get to the repair process. And when you get to the repair process, here's a few things to consider. Number one, hormetic effect. Now this is usually more true of the things that move, like articulations, joints, and muscles. The hormetic effect states that we're going to stress a given body part in a light and controlled manner, such that we will actually spur the healing on, or I should say, spur the repair process along even faster and allow for a stronger rebuild. This is literally physical therapy at its finest. Okay, good old-fashioned PT. It works. This is also why exercise is really good for you too, by the way, that hormetic effect, stressing it in just such a way to improve the healing process. Obviously, I mentioned there's always nutrition that should be included in that, specific to that area of the body you're trying to heal. But I want to take the remainder of this video to explain a different concept that a lot of people overlook. I mentioned in the first part the damage that a lot of the painkillers / inflammation fighters can do to your healing process. And I wasn't kidding, by the way, okay? They really can't stop the healing process or dramatically slow it down or dramatically decrease its overall utility. So to avoid that, what you sometimes might want to turn to are things that help you manage the pain without those painkillers involved. This could be something as simple as meditation and breathing. Interestingly enough, if pain gets really bad, this is going to sound weird, but it's true. See if you can go for a walk. Now sometimes, obviously, physical activity can make it worse, but often it can make it better. And the reason it can make it better, and the reason oftentimes when we have pain but we're up and moving around, we don't feel it, it's movement. The part of your brain that registers, that is in control of movement, is also the part of your brain that registers pain. You're literally, in a healthy way, overworking your brain such that the pain dies down. And particularly for people that get the kind of pain that comes in waves, this can be highly beneficial. Another thing you want to look into is something called CBD oil. I promise you, if you don't have really bad pain, you don't need to spend the money necessary for this stuff. It can be a little pricey. But CBD oil won't hurt your healing process and is remarkably effective at dealing with pain, even epic amounts of pain, the kind of which they would normally prescribe opioids such as Oxycontin. CBD oil often performs every bit as well with virtually none of the side effects. I'm not kidding. And by the way, if you want to know what CBD oil is, it's the other aspect of marijuana that we didn't even know about for the longest time. We knew it helped with pain, but we didn't realize why. It's the CBD. It's not the THC, the one we all, laugh about in movies and, go to the University of Cheech and Chong to figure out about, right? No, the CBD oil actually helps your body to deal with pain, blocking the pain receptors without hurting the healing process. Really cool stuff. And of course, things that naturally resolve the inflammation, as I've talked about before, because make no mistake, most of the time where you have chronic pain, you have chronic inflammation. So this is where things like curcuminoids are going to become huge, because they help you with the pain. They help you with that resolving that chronic inflammation. And the last thing that I can recommend is actually heat. Right? For a while, everybody used to put heat on injuries. And then they stopped and we said, no, you have to put cold on it. And then for a while, we even do a little cold, hot, cold, hot. Heat makes things flow better. Okay? And it increases the rate of healing. And for many people, can also decrease the pain in that area. Much the way somebody with, say, a rickety ankle that kind of hurts, once they get warmed up, it doesn't hurt as much. The same basic concept. So heat, meditation, CBD oil if you need something a little stronger, moving around. Find ways to deal with the pain, and obviously this is all armchair quarterbacking, right? Find ways that you can deal with the pain without having to turn to the really powerful pain meds out there that block or slow the healing process in any way. If you do that, your body's ability to repair whatever the damage is, once you've allowed the natural inflammation to resolve. But bear in mind, your body's trying to repair it even while inflammation is in place. But if it's highly inflamed, then your body won't be repairing much. But either way, the concepts still hold true. Okay? Try not to take anything that's going to slow your healing process down. Only take things that will speed it up and improve it. Use the hormetic effect where possible. Manage pain as necessary. And don't forget, you're playing the long game, not the short game. Painkillers are usually the short game. Play the long game. You will be thankful for the rest of your life. My name's Addison. This is Moonshot Nutrition. Thank you so much for watching. I think I hear my son screaming in the background. I better go help him out. Sorry. Make the world a better place. And good night.